Good evening. My name is Thanakrit V1, and today I will be responding to the 3 points that my group did, which is chapter 9 about news. So, starting with the first point is all about the development of news. I think it's important to know about this to understand more about the current state of news. So, firstly, news began as rumors and word of mouth. Then people start selling information as a commodity with newspapers. Then, the newspapers are put into large circulations, which made news become more widely accessible, in which big news era news topics are decided by journalists and broadcasted through newspaper and radio. Now, then big news declined when people move on to television and the internet. Nowadays, news are mostly consumed online, in which online news companies provide more efficient way for news consumption. And even though some people prefer passive sources like YouTube, Reddit, or Twitter. So, moving on to the next point is all about perspectives. Now, perspectives are the approaches to news presentation and consumption according to different parties. So, first, there are the normative perspectives, which includes the political philosophy and traditional journalistic perspective, which highlights on what the news should be, about the ideal form of news, and which serves to inform the most accurate, unbiased facts on the most important and relevant topics. So, and then the next kind of perspective is the perspective of the news producers, which includes newsworking and economic perspectives, which they create structures such as the story formulas, which aims to gain and sustain audiences, which can lead to more ad revenue and newspaper sales. But this kind of approach can lessen the trustworthiness and authenticity of the news due to influences from marketers. And the last kind of perspective is the consumer's perspective. It is what the consumers choose to consume, like how they choose to consume based on factors such as self benefit or their opinion on what is newsworthy to them, which can lead to specialized form of news such as personality driven shows and unofficial news sources and on social media. So the last point is the guides to news consumption, in which the guideline for quality evaluations are mostly concerned with extracting the most truthful, accurate information by following standards like objectivity, which is about subject being shown in its truest form. Accuracy, completeness, and context, which concerns about the facts and whether it is being presented in its wholeness, like if all the elements are presented. And lastly, neutrality seeks to determine biases that may be present, and I also think it's very important for consumers to distinguish if the news is biased. So this is it for my presentation. Thank you for watching.